Greetings to viewers watching me all over the world. This is the Final Voice Show. Today we discuss something important with you. But before that, please subscribe. Click on the red button at the right corner. Share this video and like this video as well. Remember, we are not here for the fame. We are not discussing these issues for fame. But we would like to point out something important or interesting to you as a Ghanaian. Whether you are in America or Ghana or Europe, doesn't matter. It's about the country Ghana that we seek to defend or stand by. You see, if the politics is wrong, nothing can be right. If the politics we have in our country is wrong, nothing can be right. And when falsehood becomes an institution, truth looks like rebellion. People will always rebel what is truth because they already believe in falsehood. Falsehood is now an institution. But this shouldn't be so. Dear viewer, you see, economics does not divide. The basic laws of economics do not divide. What divides us is the policies, the programs, or our ideologies as a people. These things divide us. But the laws of demand and supply will never divide you and I. It's our ideologies, it's our policies, our programs divide us always. Why do I say this? People are crawling on their bellies, telling the government of the day that the power outage, the energy crisis is affecting their businesses. This isn't the first time people of Ghana are saying this. But what do we hear from people in the helm of affairs? This doomsaw is a special kind of doomsaw. No, we are not calling for what is special and what is not special. At the end of the day, people need energies to run their businesses, their homes. And what have you? This is what the people need answers to. The NDC will tell you they brought some baggage, they added something and that and that. That was fine. The MPP can also improve upon that. They can also add more energy or watts to what we have. Let's stop the rhetorics and attend to the people. Energy crisis does not know NDC or MPP. It's a crisis for all, and we need to attend to it with our sense of urgency. Dear viewer, what about the Galamsey issues? Our water bodies are being destroyed. And when water is destroyed, water doesn't know NDC or the MPP. So whether you belong to the MPP or you belong to the NDC, it does not really matter here. What matters most is how do we check that Galamsey menace that is affecting the people, that is also affecting the environment. Water bodies are being destroyed, and you think it's okay? You think we should make it NDC, MPP stories or matters? No. What about the city to the dollar ratio? Is the city improving? You can't tell me the city is improving. We hear stories every day that the city has been stabilized. Can we make the city one of the best currencies in the world? And not only thinking about how we can stabilize it. What about the debt to GDP ratio? Can we check that? Some years ago, We complain that 69% is a bit high. Now the debt to GDP ratio is around 76%. Can't people speak? Can't we talk as a people of a nation? Then what else can we do? If we cannot complain about our own woes and challenges, then what else can the people say? IMF projects that in the next 2 years, our debt to GDP ratio can hit 81%. And we cannot speak as a people because the person belongs to CPP or GNPC or NDC. No, it's about Ghana. Let's have a collective effort, something holistic to develop our country. We keep introducing taxes every day. On the May Day, where workers were celebrating their hard or their struggle as workers and how far they have brought Ghana, new taxes were being introduced. I am not against taxes. Taxes are being used to run countries in Europe, America, Australia, New Zealand, elsewhere, everywhere. Taxes are being taken or collected. But in our part of the world, do we use the taxes well? Can we defend on the issue of how taxes are being used in Ghana or in the sub-Saharan Africa? So I'm not against the taking of taxes. I'm talking about what do we use the taxes for? Because we keep introducing taxes every year. What have we achieved as a nation? These are the issues that people talk about. What about corruption and mismanagement? What about fungibilism? When are we stopping it? Because you and I know that corruption cannot help Ghana. Mismanagement will not help Ghana. Diverting resources or channeling resources for different projects will not help Ghana. So when are we stopping? When people complain, when people talk about this, it's not about themselves. It's not about they defending one party or the other. It's not about they painting Ghana black, but they are seeking for the success of Ghana. What about the unemployment issues? How many have we employed? How many numbers have we added on? We tell the young graduates and people to be entrepreneurs. We tell them they should not depend on government. I do agree to some extent. But do we have startups? Do we have something like crowdfunding or startups for these graduates? Like the youth enterprise support, like the graduate business support and whatever that were introduced some years back. I've heard of NAPCO. NAPCO is helping the youth. I mean, at least once you have been employed, you will get paid. Can we introduce more of NAPCO? And can we check the model, the NAPCO model? Does it really end unemployment? Can we check all previous policies? Do they really end unemployment? Do they really serve as a check on unemployment in our country? Or we just bring them because of our political interest or our parochial interest as a people or as parties? Let's provide startups or crowdfunding for the graduates, and some will perform better. We can expand the economy and we can grow the economy when we do this. Let's provide skilled for the unskilled Ghanaian. Not all Ghanaians were in school. So what about those people? Can we train them? Can we get them some training so they have some skills to live by? These are the things that we need to talk about. But when people talk about them, they are being chased. The Kelvin Taylors, the Azures, the Ahmed Saules, and recently, Sesam Jonah. What was his crime? That the media is involved in propaganda, and the intellectuals are now sitting back. We don't discuss issues as we did previously. Everything is in the hands of the media. So if Sesam Jonah complains or talk about this, what was his crime? But this is the country that you and I belong to. But dear viewer, we cannot let or watch this go. You see, Teddy Roosevelt once said, and in quote, patriotism means to stand by the country. Patriotism does not mean to stand by the president. So if we are patriotic as we claim, we need to stand by our country. We shouldn't stand by our parties, our ministers. No. Check on them. They are in public offices. They are public officers. So we need to stand by our country than standing by them. The late Dr. Kofi Annan also said that the youth are never too young to lead. If our father's age mates have failed us, what are we doing as youth? Can the youth take the mantle? Because we are never too young to lead. And what are we doing? Ghana's public debt on the rise, unemployment on the rise, energy crisis for the last 3 decades. Galamsey, a major menace as we speak now. And people can't speak. This is wrong. So wrong. You see, we need to create that atmosphere that allow people to speak, that allow people to contribute to the discourse we have in our country, and not to intimidate them. Why should people like Kelvin Taylor, Azure, Sesam Jonah be chased? Why should you bash them? Why should you bastardize anything that other people say because they don't belong to our parties? This is wrong. So what we can do is to be patriotic. Patriotism here means to stand by the country and not by your party or president. Let's have a voice as a people. And this final voice, the voice that you're listening and watching, is ready to back any voice that seeks the interest of Ghana. That voice can be calling for revolution or a movement. And we should be ready. This platform will be ready to back such a revolution or movement. This voice is ready to support anything positive. The intimidation must stop. Let's fix the country. Tell the president, the ministers, those in the helm of affairs, that we can fix the country if we have a little focus. Dear viewer, thank you for joining today's show. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share. And join me next time as we discuss pertinent issues to move Ghana forward or to call for the success of Ghana, a success that we can share with the rest of the world. Thank you for watching. This is the Final Voice Show.